So we're back to Direwall 20, and I'm going to do a few bits and pieces today. I've done a little bit of preparation, done a bit of mining. For those of you who are new to modded Minecraft, it's essentially lots of different mods in this pack that do all kinds of things, machines and stuff for building ore. There's magic mods in here. It's what we tend to call a kitchen sink pack. There's all kinds of stuff in here that's useful. So, got a couple of things that I need to do today, that I'd like to do today. So I've been out this morning and done a little bit of mining, as you can see here. What I've essentially done is I've been going for some clay, some gravel and some sand. Now, if you played Minecraft before, you know that you have coal for these basic simple furnaces. In this mod pack, what you can do is you can take regular coal and you can turn it into tiny coal. Now that essentially means that each tiny coal is one burn process. So in other words, every single item you put in will just require one tiny coal to burn. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some grout. What I'm attempting to do, see, I can select grout up here, and I'm going to make this one here. I'm going to make some stacks of grout, and make a few more. What I'm attempting to do today is to get myself some better tools. To do that, I need to build a smeltery. So first of all, what I need to do is turn this grout into bricks. So basically take each of those and smelt up some stacks there. Right, so that will give me 4 stacks of bricks. Now what we're looking at, when you do the search thing here in the mod pack, you can see that there's 69 pages of things there that we can look for. What we're going to look for is Tinker's Construct. Now, this is Tinker's Construct. It allows you to build tools and put them together. So what we're looking for here, if I can find it, is this stuff. Seared tank, seared bricks. What we're going to basically do is we're going to make up a smeltery. So while that's all cooking up, well, it's night time, I made myself a bed, so I'm going to sleep through the night. And then what I need to do is find myself a nice little space outside to build the smeltery. So I want it quite close to home. I think for now I'm just going to build it out over here. So I'm going to clear a little area out here. A shovel, there we go. Clear this area out. Now, smeltery is what they refer to as a multi-block structure, which essentially means you've got to have certain blocks available to you before the structure itself will be complete. Still cooking up there. Now what I'm going to do is get rid of all this stuff here that I don't need. Gravel. Also, I don't know if you know this, but if you middle click your mouse, it automatically organises your inventory for you, which is kind of a nice little touch. And put all that stuff away in there. Put my dirt away in there. Books and stuff in there. That's the actually additions. I don't need that right now. Right. And so there we go. Okay, so take a few of these. So these are seared bricks. These are the basic component that you need for building your smeltery. And what you essentially do to start with is you organise them into a 4 square pattern. That gives you seared bricks. Now, what we do with those is we need to first of all build the base of our smeltery, which I'm going to do out here. And the simplest form of smeltery, the minimum size you can build, well, the standard size that most people build, is a 3 by 3. So what we do is we take our bricks and we lay them down there in a 3 by 3 pattern. That's the beginnings. So this is where you're going to be melting down your ores. This is also, the smeltery is a useful way, as well as making tools, it's also a useful way of doubling your initial ores, because if you go and mine something like iron or copper or tin ore, and you put it into a normal furnace, you will only get 1 item per smelting operation, whereas if you put them into a smelter, you get 2. So you're essentially doubling your rewards on the ores. So I'm going to need quite a lot of these bricks. And I'm going to need some glass as well, so let's grab some sand. Take a little bit of glass as well. I have to wait for these to finish cooking up. Grab some more coal. Oh, I have some coal there. That's cool. Right, so okay, so the initial structure there is a 3 by 3, that's the base, and then what you do is you arrange your next bricks in a pattern so that you leave that middle bit clear, like that. Okay, that's the foundation of your smeltery. Then you need some other blocks to make it complete. What you essentially need, you need a controller, you need a tank for lava, because lava provides the fuel for this, and then you need some ways to get the stuff out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and get some more bricks. Like so. Then what do we need? First of all, we need a smeltery controller. It's hiding from me. Okay, you can actually search for smeltery. There we go, smeltery. Let's have a look. Smeltery drain. There we go. Smeltery controller. That's what we want. So that bricks arranged in a square shape like that. So we get one of those. Then we're going to need a smeltery drain. That allows you to access the contents of the smelter. There we go, smeltery drain. One of them. Okay. And then we're going to need a tank, a seared tank. So we'll have to, we need glass for that. Now we have to wait for a minute, we'll need some glass. What we're going to do is take that out of there, put some sand in there, make some glass. Actually, you only need 1. So I'm just going to make 1 glass for now. There we go, 1 glass. We'll take those out and put the right back in. Right, so we need a seared tank. That one. Okay. And then we need a couple of these, what they're called faucets. 2 of those. 1, 2. Then we're going to need a casting table. That will allow us to cast things out of the smeltery. And a casting basin. Right. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to put, let's have a look, put our smeltery controller here in the middle, like so. Now you see it's dark at the moment. When the smeltery is actually fully complete, you'll see a little flame thing going in this to show that the structure is complete and ready to use. So I'm going to take our drain and put that over this side. Actually, I'll put it there. Okay. And then tank. Okay. The tank is going to hold lava, which will be our fuel for the smeltery. And we need some more bricks to complete it. Now you see this smeltery drain. What we can do, get our little faucets and put them there. Okay, that does that. And on one side we put our casting basin, so you can pour stuff out from there. And we're going to put our casting table there. Right, all we need to do now is make a few more bricks. The way that this works is when you have one level of bricks, you can do one with just one level. You can only cast so many ingots at a time, so for each level of bricks that you add, you can cast more, you can hold more and more stuff inside the smeltery. I'll show you that in a minute when the structure's complete. Get some more bricks going. There we go. And that one. There we go. So, I mean, it's entirely up to you how big you want to build this thing, but it's very useful to have quite a large one, so a few levels high, because that will allow you to cook up lots of different things in here. I'll show you in a minute when we get started. So what we can basically do is just keep on going, building up. It's just 3 blocks on a side, like so. Now you see that the structure is complete, so when I come down here, you'll see that little flame ember. Now this is where you access the control. This is where you would put all your materials for smelting. This will show you here, like it can hold 216 ingots in there, and this will show your fuel. So what we're going to do, we need some fuel. So we're coming up on night time as well, so I'm just going to sleep. Oh, no, it's not quite night time yet. No, we're almost asleep. Still no time. Okay, well, while we're waiting for that, let's have a look. We're going to get some iron. What we need to do is make a bucket to hold some lava. We'll make a standard bucket, like so, 3 iron. Now I'd like to build a tank so that I can bring a bit of lava up here. Let's see, what have we got? Portable tank. What do we need for that? Okay, so we need 3 glass. Oh, we need some copper. Okay, we don't have copper yet. Okay, well, let's just do a single run on this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, luckily I found some lava earlier on. I'm just going to go all the way down. This is my little mine down here where I've been working on stuff earlier on. And we'll come down here and grab a bucket of lava, like so. Made the achievement hot stuff. Some lava. Right. And bring the lava all the way back upstairs. Okay. Oh, yeah, better sleep and go out there at night time. Right. So here's your tank. See it, the tank. There's some bad guys around. Oh, that's okay, he's dying. Bad guy, bad guy. Is he gonna make it to me? Nope. Nice. Cool. Right, so this is the tank. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our lava, see that, put it in the tank. Now when we look at the controller, you'll see we've got some fuel in there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get some ore that I want to double up. So let's have a look. Let's see what should we put. We'll start with some tin. I need some copper as well. I'm going to start with some gold. Gold's kind of useful because gold you can use. I'll show you in a second. What we need to do, you need to make casts. So I'm going to take my gold ore. So I'm going to shift click it over there. You know that all the gold ore is in there, and you see the progress bar there. It's all slowly melting. Let's go and see if we can have a look in the top. You'll see at the moment it's all ore. That's all the gold ore that I've mined this morning. And if you watch for a second, what will happen? It will turn into a liquid. Yeah, like so. There you go. Now we've got liquid gold in there. Now I put 19 ore in there. If I mouse over it, sees a block is 9 ingots. So that's what, 4 9s. So that's 36 plus 2, 38. So we've gone from 19 ore to 38 ingots. Now you can bring out either blocks or ingots. To bring out an ingot, you need an ingot cast. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sacrifice one of my iron. I'm going to allow an iron ingot there, you see that? Put down an iron ingot. Now gold is useful because gold you can actually use to make casts for other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on the faucet and pour some gold over that. And when it cools down, there we go, look, I've made an ingot cast. Now that we can use to cast ingots of any type, all different kinds of metals and alloys out of that. Right, so actually what I might want to do is make a little chest to go by the smeltery so that we can keep all our casts in there. So let's get some wood. We need 8 wood. Sure. Crafting table and 8 wood in a circle like that. Give us a chest. And we can put out, stick that there for a moment. And put our ingot cast in there. Also, you see now it's showing just 4 blocks. It used 2 ingots of gold to make a mould for that cast, which we put in there. If you want to do blocks at a time, click this one. See, this is the casting basin. Now that will get you a block of gold, which is 9 ingots. You want to come up there, and then it will show you the progress of it cooling down. And once it's cooled down, you can simply right click and pick it up like that. Now we have a block of gold. Now you can leave it like that or put it up in your crafting, and there you go, 9 gold ingots. We'll pop those in there for now, and let's have a look. So see now exactly 3 blocks of gold. So I'm just going to carry on for a minute, get another 2 blocks out of there, get that done. Yeah, we're going to need some other things from this particular mod to be able to allow us to make tools. We need to make what they call patterns. So what I'm going to do, once I've got this gold out, put that in there at the moment. Now this should show, yeah, 1 block of gold left up. Okay. Right. We'll cool down. Right, okay, so there's that done. Made ourselves some gold. Right, so we're going to need some wood. Okay, let's grab ourselves a bit of wood. Now, go back to Tinkers. The mod for this is called Tinker's Construct. So if you put the @ sign and Tinkers into the search bar, it will show you everything in that mod. So here's all the patterns for making out bits of tools. What we're looking for here is these things. Crafting station, stencil table. Each of these has a different purpose. So, we need a crafting station. So, so we need to process some of our wood first. Let's do that. Take half of our wood, put it in there, and turn it into planks. We also need to turn some of it into sticks. Do that. Right, so now we can make a crafting table, and then put it back in there to make a crafting station. That one. Then we need a stencil table. Now for this we need a blank pattern, which is just basically two things of some wood. So we're going to make a few patterns. We're going to need a few of those to make the patterns for making tools. Okay, that's that for now. Okay, so we need a stencil table. Those. Okay, and we need a pattern chest. This is to put all our patterns in. So we need to make a chest. We just need a chest. Come on. No. Chest. There we go. Make ourselves a chest. And then make ourselves a pattern chest. Okay. A part builder. This is what we use to make all the individual parts. And then when we need to put them all together, we need this one. Tool station. There we go. Right, so all those. Now we're going to do, let's find somewhere, let me put them along here. So let's make a bit of space along here. Okay, let's put these things down. So what I'm going to do, my pattern chest, I'm going to put in that little space there. Okay, because that will connect to, there's a stencil table. We put the stencil table there, and actually when you go in the stencil table, it's connected to the pattern chest. And then we're going to take our part builder, put that there. And we're going to take our tool station and put it there. There we go. Those are the basic things. This will make simple tools like the axe and pickaxe and stuff, but what you can do is you can make them with better materials than you've got here with the basic iron pickaxe. You can make tools which you can add modifiers to and make them a lot better. So that's the simple start of it. Eventually what we need to make is one of these, a tool forge, which, yeah, we're going to need some stuff. We're going to need machines and stuff before we can make that. Casting, electrical steel, we're not going to be able to make that just yet, unfortunately. Let's have a look what we need to make electrical steel. I'd like to have a tool forge because it makes things a lot quicker, better. The tools there are extremely good. So electrical steel, ender IO, so we're going to need an alloy smelter, but that also means power. So we have to figure out power eventually. Right, so anyway, that's the basic tool setup, so we're almost ready. However, then what we need to do now is go and do some more mining to find ourselves some copper and tin, which I don't think I have. I have a bit of tin, but no copper yet. So I'm going to have to go and look for that. Another thing I'd like to do today is, your inventory gets messy very, very quickly. So what I'd like to do is make myself a backpack. So I'm going to do that. Now a backpack, let's have a look. Simple backpack. Okay, now there are all kinds of interesting backpacks. The ones that I'm looking at though are these. These are the ones that are most useful. Now to make a basic one, I need some wool, I need a chest, and I need 4 leather from killing cows. Now, here's some cows I prepared earlier. Okay. Need 4 leather, and then I need 4 wool. And I need to make myself another chest, so I need another 8 wood. Okay. So make a chest, like so. And then I can make myself a backpack, like that. There we go. Basic backpack. Now that's kind of cool. The basic backpack is just essentially a place to store several items. However, it's kind of limited. So what you can do, you can upgrade to an iron or gold and eventually diamond, although I don't actually have any diamonds yet. I do, however, night time again, keeps you sleeping. I do have some gold. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and grab some gold, like so. And we're going to go and have a look to see what we need to do to upgrade this. I think I'm going to need some more chests. So, I've got the basic. I want the iron. So what do I need for the iron? I need the basic, 7 iron ingots, and another chest. So I'm going to need 2 chests. Always with the chests. So let's get a few wood. Make myself a couple of chests. Like so. Right, so an iron backpack. Now you'll notice when the basic backpack, it's just 2 rows of stuff for storing things. So when I do the iron backpack, there we go, upgrade it to an iron backpack. Now, see, 4 rows, much better. And then I'm going to upgrade it once more to get the gold backpack, which again is just the iron chest and some gold. And looky there. There we go. That's what we've done. Now we've got 6 rows. We've got plenty of storage space, so I can start putting things like my spare tools, my extra bit of wood, some food, and things that I want to generally store in my backpack and have available to me when I'm out hunting around and doing stuff. So, put some of this stuff away. Don't need that and that. Put these over here. I was in the right place first time round. Going to need to get on top of this organisational stuff soon, otherwise I'm going to start running out of space very quickly. Put my cord in there. Right, so I did a bit of overkill on the bricks. Did a few more than I really needed, which is fine. I think I had a few more, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. So what I'll do is I'll make those bricks up into a few more. How many does that give me? 11, and I need 12 to make another typical. I need 12 to make another thing. So let's get myself a couple of sand. Where's my gravel? Where's my gravel? Gravel. Couple of gravel and a couple of clay to make myself a little bit more grout. Like so. Yeah. Few of those. So I'm going to stick those in the furnace. Need a bit more coal. Tiny coal. Okay. I need 4 more, so I'll make another brick. And then sit and wait. Okay. Shouldn't take too long, but it will, of course. It always does when you're sat watching it and waiting for it. Damn it. Come on. Come on, number 4. You can do it. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Right. So, 4 of them. Square like that. 1 brick. There we go. 12 bricks. So now, I can add another layer to my smeltery. Look so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Now, I don't know if you remember, but it said something like 200 and something ingot capacity. It's now 288. So that means I can store a lot of stuff in here once I actually get going. So, got my backpack, and I got my smeltery. Got some basic tools. What I'm going to do now, unfortunately for you, I'm going to do a little bit more mining. I'm trying to do as much mining as I can off camera. But, you know, sometimes, especially at the beginning, you just need to get out there and do it. Now, one thing you can look at is your, what they call Y level. Now, I think copper is around about 40, so mid-40s, I think. So I'm going to have a look. I'm digging in here. See if I can find some copper. This stuff's quite nice actually. This is black quartz. I'm going to need that later on for one of the other mods. There we go. Copper. So what we do is we use the vein miner and mine it all out. Ooh, scary. Okay, right, okay, there's more copper. Let's put some light down here so I don't get bushwhacked in the middle of the darkness by those bad guys. Oh shit, like that. Okay, yeah, hello. This could go badly. I'm not dead yet. Die! 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 Shit. Shit! Ow! 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 Oh, that hurts. Yeah, okay. Please don't die. Oh, look how close that was. Almost died. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Bad witch. Stop it. Don't die. I think I need to actually, I'm gonna cheat, well not cheat, I'm gonna use my home command. There we go. Just in case I do happen to crap out and die. That was scary. Those witches are not very nice. What do I need to do? Oh yeah, there we go. I have a peach. Yay, peachy. There we go, recover some health. What I should also probably do is cook up some of this meat that I found. Well, found. Well, I say found. I found it by, killing things. So, there we go, cook up some beefsteaks. Nice. That'll do. That'll keep them going for a while. Whew. Scary stuff. Did find some copper though, so that's cool. Mob stuff, some mob stuff in there. Right. Okay. Coming back up. So have a nice beefsteak. There we go. Have one of those. Good shit. Right. So, where were we? Down in the mid-40s somewhere, wasn't it? There we go. That's where we were. Yeah. So, mine some of this iron. Do with that. And there's tin. That's useful. Yeah. Broke me tool. Oh no. That's fine. So I have another one that we prepared earlier. Some iron, some coal. Oh nice, more iron. Tin. Nice. And I remember seeing some copper. Oh. Where's the copper? Oh, I think it was up there, wasn't it? Somewhere. There we go. Right, get some of that. Right, now one of the first useful, where's my, here's the map, right, okay. What I think I'll do, I'll mark this with a couple of torches so that I know where my, there we go, so I know where I'm going when I come around, I know where I'm going back. So, one of the first and most useful alloys is bronze. Now you make bronze from tin and copper. Let's just check on the bronze. So we look up liquid bronze, molten bronze, and we want to know what the alloying recipe is. It is 3 copper to 1 tin. So let's have a look. How much copper did we get? 7. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get 6 copper and 2 tin. Now this is the interesting bit. What we're going to do now is we're going to put these nighttime again. Seriously? And then have a look at. Oh, come on, I think it's 10:30 at the time you can sleep. There we go. Right. So what we're going to do is now we're going to use our smeltery to make some alloy. Now you see here we've still got some gold in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the tin and the copper. See, and they have different melting speeds. See that the tin melts very quickly. The copper is a lot slower. Now you can see we've got molten tin and molten gold. Now as soon as the copper starts to melt, which is just about to happen, what will happen is the tin and the copper will combine at the ratio that it told me here for molten bronze. And you see, there we go. See the numbers changing as the tin and the copper are being used up, and eventually that will all mix up, and we will have just molten gold and molten bronze. Now the way the smeltery works, you see here the molten gold is below the molten bronze. That means if I start using these things here, it will always put out whatever's at the bottom. Now I don't want the gold, I want the bronze. What I'm going to do, put the bronze, you just click the bronze, see now the bronze is below the gold. So now, let's just say I had bronze. 1 block and 7 ingots. So what I'm going to do is get a block. See now look, it's pouring out a block of bronze. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. There we go. That'll cool down quite quickly. So, let's have a look. What did I do? Oh, I need the patterns. I need to make my first tool. I'm going to make simple bronze tools to start with. They do break quite quickly, but they can be speeded up very nicely. So I need some blank patterns. I'm going to need some cobblestone. Yeah, cool. I'm going to make myself a superior pickaxe. You see, you go, obviously if you played Minecraft before, you know you get the standard stone wood pickaxe and then the iron, which is slightly better, and then, diamond and so on. What I want to do is make myself a bronze pickaxe. So I need the stencil table. Actually, first of all, I need the tool station. Then you see, these are the basic tools I can make here. So for a pickaxe, I need 3 different parts. I need a tool rod, a pickaxe head, and a binding. So the first thing I have to do is make these things. So I take some blank templates, and it said a tool rod, I think it's that one. Yeah, it's a tool rod pattern. There we go. Pickaxe head, I think it's that one. Yeah. And a binding. That one. Okay. So you make these in your stencil table, so these gives you your basic patterns. What you then do is come to the part builder. So what I'm going to do, because I'm making it from bronze, I'm going to need to cast these. So I need to make up a cast for each of these. So what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to make a cobblestone version of these things. So pickaxe head, there we go, look, stone pickaxe head. And then I'm going to make a stone binding. and finally a stone tool rod. Cool, there we go. Right, now I've got those things, what I can do, open my parts chest, put those patterns in there, so now they're always available to me next time I want to make anything. I can just take those out, put them in. Right, so first of all we check that we need to make gold, the casts need to be made out of gold. So I'm going to put my gold on the bottom, like so. See, molten gold. There's one block, so that's 9 ingots, and each of these requires 2 ingots to make the cast. So what I do, I take my stone tool rod, and I put it there, and then I release some gold onto it. Let's take that bronze out of there and put it in there for now. There we go, that cools down. There we go, I have a tool rod cast. And do the same thing in my binding. Like so. Okay. And you'll see now it will say, oh, it only use one, oh no, 3. There we go, yeah, molten gold 3. So it's used 6 ingots of gold to make those 3 casts. There we go. So I want to make a bronze pickaxe, so let's have about 7 ingots. I'm not quite sure that's enough bronze. Might have to put that block back in. What I can do, you see, I can take that block of bronze that I took out of the smeltery, and you can just put it back in, like that. See? And that'll melt itself down and give you back the bronze. Kind of useful if you've made a mistake, like I have. And then we're going to put our bronze back on the bottom. I'm going to put the cast down there. Make sure the bronze is on the bottom. Yep. Should just wait for that bronze to melt itself up. Yeah, 7 ingots. Now I've got 1 block, 7 ingots. Right, so let's cast that. Bronze pickaxe. There we go, take in and cast, and put the tool rod cast in there, like that, like so, and then the binding, like so. Okay, and once that's done, I'm going to check how much bronze we got left. 1 block 3 ingots, okay, I wasn't too bad then. Right, so for now we're going to pop our cast into our storage chest like that, and then we're going to come over here to our tool station. We want to make a pickaxe. And there's 3 parts. Put the head, tool rod, and binding. There we go, bronze pickaxe. So I'm going to give it it's a Ziax. That sounds stupid, doesn't it? Okay, well, still. There we go. We have a bronze pickaxe. Now, you see it's relatively, it's okay, like for example here, you see that the speed is 1.2 attack speed, 4 attack damage, 1.2 attack speed, so it's not much better. However, it says that it holds shift for stats. Now you see it says modifiers 3. That means I can add modifiers to it. Now this is the fun bit. Because what I want to do now is see if I have enough redstone. What you can do, there's all different modifiers that you can add to these things. So what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to use my redstone. Lots and lots of lovely redstone. I think it's 50 per modifier. So what I do, come over here, I get my redstone, put it there, I get my tool, put it there. Now you see it speeds it up a huge amount. Take that out there. See, look, mining speed 6.8, mining speed 13.7, and that takes 50. There we go. It has haste on it. And what we do is put it back there, put a bit more redstone in there, now, see, 18 point, it was 1317, now it's 1859, so yep, there we go. And we're going to do it once more. And now, see, 22.95, still the same attack damage, so it's not really a weapon, but it is a lot quicker. And what we do, the sun's going down again, what we're going to do now is eat some steak, which we should always do, and then we're going to go and check out our mining speed, and we should find it is a lot quicker. Okay, you see the speed of that as against, this is an iron pickaxe. See how much quicker it is. That's the iron pickaxe. That's the bronze one. Yeah. However, the bronze one will degrade quite quickly. But we can counter that by making repair kits. Yeah. Get that iron while we're here. Thank you. So, what I'll do, finally we did have some bronze left. So first of all, we need to cast. Oh, that don't come in all the time. Yeah. Right. So what we do first, we need to make a cast. So go to our stencil table. We need to make one of these. Sharpening kit. Get that. Put that in the table with the stone to make a stone sharpening kit. And then we're going to pop that. I'm going to put our stone sharpening kit in there, make sure the gold is on the bottom. I'm going to make a cast for a sharpening kit, like so. And then we're going to sleep quickly because otherwise bad things will come out and kill us. There you go. Big snooze. Got you done. Right. Okay. So now we have a cast for making repair kits. So put the bronze back on the bottom. How much bronze we've got? One block. So that's 9, 10, 12 ingots. So each one of these requires 2 ingots. Okay, bronze sharpening kit. These cool quite quickly as well. Thank you. One of those. I'll make a few of them. I think I can make 6. So I'm going to make 6 of these. Now these are very handy little bits of kit. They're especially nice to have out with you when you're mining, because you can apply these to your tool when you're out mining. Oh, one more. Okay, one more. There we go. Right, yeah, so now I've got 6 of these sharpening kits. Right, now, the interesting thing is, if you look at your tool, you can see the durability there. It says 604 of 631. So what I need to do, just quickly, is go and go absolutely crazy with the mining. Absolutely crazy. And as you can see, the tool's durability slowly goes down as I'm doing this, just going absolutely crazy and doing some mining. Yes, I know I'm not using the vein miner, I'm just trying to do this as quickly as I possibly can. Just to show you. I'm only streaming for an hour today, so I just want to show you this quickly before I log off for the day. So, and as you can see, my tool is going down slowly. Not that quickly. Die zombie. Die zombie. Yeah, dead zombie. Always my favourite ones. I hear more. Oh dear. Never mind. Keep mining. Ignore the bad guys. Ignore the bad guys. Don't need no bad guys. Not today. No thanks. Right. So as you can see, after a while of mining, my tool is starting to... It's not broken yet, but it will be soon. Okay. That's enough, I think, for demonstration. So let's go back to home. Right, now, as you can see, the tool is down to 386 durability. So what we do, take the tool, put it up there, take one of the repair kits, and look, there you go, back to full durability. Bit of a waste of a kit because it wasn't, completely broken, but we can do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my repair kits in my bag for later, and my shears like that, and there we go. So that's pretty much all I wanted to do for today. I want to get my smeltery done. I think next time I'm going to be in between, I'm going to get some more materials that I'm going to need to make some energy in the machines. I need to make some basic energy production so that I can power a couple of basic machines that I'm going to need to make the electrical steel, which is what I'm going to need. See, what I'm after next is this thing, the tool forge. Now, this is nice, because this allows you to make the more advanced tools for this particular mod, the Tinker's Construct, the smeltery stuff. And that's, for example, the hammer, which allows you, instead of just with a normal pickaxe mining one block at a time, allows you to mine in a 3x3 pattern, which is very, very quick way of mining. It's also a very good way of accelerating your resource production. So in between today and tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a bit more mining, because that's what you do in Minecraft. Mine, because, Minecraft and stuff, and things, and bits. So I'm going to do some of that, and try not to die too many times. I don't want to lose all my stuff. And try and find some interesting ores, without dying, obviously. And get ready for some better tool production. And once we've got that done, we're going to figure out some power and move along from there. The main reason I'm playing, I've played the Direwolf pack quite a few times in the past. What I'd like to do this time around is look at some of the mods I don't really often play with. There's some interesting magic mods that, for example, I'm not really a magic kind of person, but there are some good mods in this pack. Some of the best ones like Formcraft and Astral Sorcery, and I'd really like to kind of play around with those and do some stuff that I've never before really attempted with this pack. Because you tend to play a pack and you tend to do the same stuff over and over again, and I think it's time to attempt something a little bit that pushes my comfort zone, as it were, gets me out of my comfort zone. And that is like that. So I'd just like to say thank you for watching. Obviously, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, then follow the channel, because I will be doing a lot more of these videos in the coming days. I'm also going to be doing not just Minecraft, thinking about doing some stuff like No Man's Sky, DayZ. If you're interested in something in particular, then by all means drop me a line in the channel and drop me a message, and I'll see what I can do. I've got a few games on Steam that I'd like to try. I've got Elite Dangerous, like I said, No Man's Sky, I've got Astroneer, Planet Nomads, all kinds of things. My eventual aim with this pack, the Direwolf pack, is to get a server set up so people can come and join me on the stream and play along, and maybe set up a little community. So thank you very much for watching. Like I say, if you're interested, follow the channel, and I will speak to you soon. And that's it for today. Bye bye.